You can always trust China to wow the world with futuristic innovations. But now, it's not just gadgets, AI, or tech. It's dominating even the wheels department. And this is a game changer. From luxury electric sedans to floating SUVs, aerial monorails, and self-flying taxis, China is no longer following the lead, it's setting the pace. So buckle up, because in this video we're diving deep into the wildest transportation tech coming out of China that's flipping the script on the future of mobility. China is rising fast. It's not just making cars anymore. It's reimagining what cars can be. From performance to design to groundbreaking utility, the world is watching as Chinese advancements push the boundaries of what's possible. In fact, the country's pace is so rapid, it's now forcing the US to play catch-up in an industry it once dominated. It's no longer about made in China. It's about invented in China. Let's kick off with one of the most mind-blowing cars you've ever seen. BYD Yangwang U8, the floating SUV. This is the BYD Yangwang U8, China's floating SUV. Yes, you heard that right. A floating SUV. For around $50,000, this isn't just an electric SUV, it's an engineering marvel. Here's what makes it a monster on wheels. A hydraulic suspension system that lets it rise or lower by up to 150 millimeters. The ability to tank turn, a full 360-degree spin while standing still. Off-road and water-ready capabilities. But it gets crazier. This vehicle can float in water up to 1 meter deep in the base model. And if you get the off-road variant, up to 1.5 meters. That's not a gimmick, it's part of the emergency floating mode. Imagine you're caught on a flooded street, no problem. The U8 senses danger, activates the mode, shuts off the engine, seals the windows, kicks in the AC, opens the sunroof, and just floats. It'll keep you afloat for 30 minutes, traveling at 3 kilometers per hour, enough to get out of danger. But here's the catch. It's not for swimming in lakes. It's strictly for emergencies. Once you use this mode, it requires a full service check. This SUV is setting a new standard, blending tech, safety, and off-road adaptability. China's Sky Train, flying without leaving the ground. Now let's move from the road to the sky. China has launched something that looks like it belongs in a sci-fi film. It's called the Sky Train, the world's first unmanned aerial monorail. No driver, no delays, just efficiency in motion. This sleek, futuristic train glides on a 10.5 kilometers monorail track and reaches speeds of 60 kilometers per hour, all while hovering above the chaos of ground-level traffic. And get this, it took just 7 months to build. That's about as long as it takes to lay normal rail tracks. But the Sky Train has major advantages. More passengers, fewer accidents, same cost. It holds 200 passengers and moves through the city without congestion, without pollution, and without noise. This isn't just an innovation, it's a blueprint for future cities. With its elevated tracks, it frees up ground space for parks, roads, and community areas. That's the kind of smart planning that turns urban stress into urban joy. EHang 216S, China's drone taxi takes off. And just when you thought we reached peak sci-fi, China drops this. Meet the EHang 216S, a fully autonomous drone taxi. Yes, a taxi that flies itself. Built by the Chinese company EHang, this flying two-seater looks like it came straight out of Blade Runner. With 8 pairs of electric rotors, the EHang 216S is designed for short to medium distance city flights, especially for urban areas where traffic is unbearable. Here's what makes it revolutionary. No pilot needed. It's 100% autonomous. The onboard system controls takeoff, navigation, and landing all by itself. Even if one rotor fails, it can still land safely. Top speed? 130 kilometers per hour. Maximum flight altitude? 3,000 meters. It's not just futuristic. It's clean, quiet, environmentally friendly. This is urban mobility redefined. No more traffic jams, no more noise, and no need to steer. Just get in and fly. NIO ET9, the car that shakes off snow. Now back to the roads, where Chinese luxury is redefining cool. Introducing the NIO ET9. It's a sedan, but not just any sedan. This EV comes with tech you never knew you needed. Like, get this, auto snow shake mode. Yes, it literally shakes the snow off its roof. No brushes, no hands, no scraping in the cold. Like a dog shaking off water, the ET9 gently sways using its hydraulic suspension system to clear off snow. But that's just one party trick. The ET9 also delivers 77 horsepower with a dual-motor drivetrain, has a 120 kilowatt-hour battery that offers a 255 kilometers range, and charges in just 5 minutes. That's fast. Like coffee run fast. And at $110,000, it's not just an electric car. It's a statement of elegance and innovation. Bonus, Lazareth LMV 496, the flying bike from France. Okay, we know this isn't Chinese, but we had to sneak it in. This is the Lazareth LMV 496, an electric motorbike that also flies. Created by French engineer Ludovic Lazareth, this beast comes with a sleek electric body, a ground range of 60 miles, 4 jet engines in the wheels that tilt downward and launch it into the air. You flip a switch, and boom, you're airborne. It's part of a growing global trend, combining transport with transformative tech. In China, it's leading the charge. So what does this all mean? It means the world is shifting fast. Where others are still debating the future, China is building it, driving it, and even flying it. From floating SUVs to aerial taxis and monorails, the lines between sci-fi and real life are getting blurrier by the day. And if this is where we are in 2025, can you imagine where we'll be by 2030? If you thought this was incredible, just wait till you see what's next. Subscribe for more stories that make you say, what? And let us know in the comments. Which of these innovations would you want to ride? The floating SUV? Airplane the flying taxi? Train the sky train? Let's talk in the comments, and as always, stay curious, stay inspired. The future is now. See you next time.